Hey everyone, welcome to my stream of F.E.A.R MMod. If you don't know what MMod is, it doesn't change F.E.A.R too much. It keeps F.E.A.R intact. But what MMod does is it adds a new weapon. It tweaks a lot of the sound effects for the previous existing weapons, which I'm kind of conflicted on because I always thought F.E.A.R had good sound effects to begin with, so I don't really know how I feel about that. I will say the new sound effects don't sound bad. I just am really attached to the original F.E.A.R. It adds a lot of new effects, graphically changes some things, but aside from that, it's mostly the F.E.A.R we all know. It does make the game a little bit more difficult. I haven't noticed a huge change, but I have noticed some different interactions with the AI, which is not a bad thing. The AI is really smart in F.E.A.R, but when you play the game so much, or when you play the multiplayer as much as I have since I was a top player in F.E.A.R Combat, it starts feeling really easy. And this is a nice change for me. Griff, holy shit, you actually made it. And yes, you are a fake bird. Nothing you can say will ever change that fact. Okay, let's just start a new game. Again, extreme difficulty. It's not too hard. I don't know if you guys want to see the cutscenes and stuff. If you don't want to see them, I can skip through them. That's all up to you guys. So tell me. I've seen it a million times. Also, I didn't do any audio testing before I started streaming, so if the game is too quiet or too loud, please tell me. I entirely spaced on adjusting that. Oh, and subtitles don't. I have them turned off because they're really bad in this game. As you can probably see, some of the textures look a lot sharper. The whole game looks more colorful. I don't know if I'm the only one seeing that, but it looks like there's a lot more color, which is a bit strange. I didn't think that F.E.A.R 1 looked dull. Okay, everyone seemingly wants me to skip through the cutscenes, so I'll go ahead and do all that. If you've never played F.E.A.R, I'm sorry. You're gonna be confused.
No sign of enemy activity on the satellite, but don't take any chances. Jankowski, you in position?
Just say the word.
All right, move it out.
Whoa. Those flashes are not supposed to be happening. Come here, you. I got it.
Hey bro, what took you so long? Try to find a way around.
If you haven't played F.E.A.R at this point in time, the fuck's buckets are freaking out. If you haven't played F.E.A.R at this point, what are you doing? Go buy the game. Go play it. Like, right now. Like, stop watching me. Go buy it. Go play it. Also, for the record, I played F.E.A.R so many times that the horror elements to it don't mean anything to me at this point. Like, I know exactly what's going to happen. But I don't want to spoil it for the viewers that maybe haven't played the game as much as I have, or don't quite know what's happening in the horror moments. So I will try to make the horror moments look like genuine, not with me like yelling, but like in game, instead of just running through them and ignoring stuff happening. There's also a secret one here. If you mess with this door enough. So yeah, a lot of people don't know about that one. It was an Easter egg.
Hold on a sec. Come on. You ready? Go!
You were born here, in this place. I was there.
Jin, we need you up here. Looks like we're too late, boss. Just leftovers. I'll wait here for Jin. You take a look around. Get going. You gonna check the place out or what?
So as I said, I had to do that. As I said, I know like all the horror things that happen in this game, but I'm also going to be making a review of this mod when I'm done playing it. So I at least want some footage of the horror parts that look like not me just running through Alma because I know Alma's going to be there. Like, hi, Fettel. Oh, what a surprise.
The dead man's name was Charles Habecker. I remember him. But are the memories mine or hers? It makes no difference. He deserved to die. They all deserve to die.
Come in, over. What's going on? At last settled signal. Comcast is in Denver. No, you're busy. We've got a situation down at the harbor. What kind of situation? We located those soldiers you were looking for, but we're under orders not to engage until you guys reach.
Let me show you how bad the subtitles are in this game. All right, subtitles on. This is what the subtitles look like.
Understood. I've got two birds on the
Thanks. Thanks, that helps me. That helps me so much. That's why I leave them off. And yes, I know there's an echo, people. It just kind of happens on and off with my headset when I have my air conditioning turned on. There's not really anything I can do about it until it fixes itself, which it does. Which I think... No, it has not. Muting and unmuting my mic usually fixes it, but it doesn't fix it occasionally. It's not that I have it turned up too much, it just happens. Yeah, see, Drake gets it. It doesn't help at all. It really does not help you at all.
What do you
The day I look to you as a judge of character will be a sad day indeed.
I'm serious. It's something about his eyes, like he's looking right through you.
Maybe it's because you're one-dimensional.
Well, that part always amuses me. If you stand here, they have a conversation about you. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can... What, Discord, go away. I didn't want you to be opened. Okay. Alt tapped real quick.
Hey, back already? See anything?
You guys about done up there? Our day's just getting started.
You boys run along. I'll be busy here for a while.
Breathe! Come on, make her push! I've tried to forget. I've tried so hard to forget.
These men are from F.E.A.R. They are special attachments to our unit for the duration of this op. They will be on point. Their mission is to assess the nature of the threat. Our job is to keep them alive. Do not engage the enemy. Remember that we are not dealing with ordinary bad guys. Team 1 will move in from the southwest. Team 2 will approach from the north.
No, I can't skip this.
Once our recon is complete, we'll...
Okay, there we go. Hey, Julian, how you doing? How is everyone in the chat doing? Oh, you're not that late, Robin. I just started streaming 10 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago, technically.
Mother, this is Little Bird. We're on the ground.
Copy that. Proceed to first objective.
Since you're on point, see if you can get this gate open.
I'd send one of my boys, but I think we need a specialist for this one.
So, this is where you first get the new weapon, which is just the assault rifle from Perseus Mandate, but not really. So it's a laser machine gun that has the ASP rifle scope. You walk really slow with it, by the way. It's basically a modified ASP rifle with the gun model from Perseus Mandate. Also, this is the only time in the game you get it, and you can have it from now until the very end of the game, but if you drop it, you'll never find another one. So that explains how much ammo I have for it. If you look in the bottom right, you will see how much ammo I have. Anytime the game like freezes like that, by the way, it's saving the checkpoint. Kind of takes a while. Skeletons! Kick!
They just started.
Man, you just lost a lot of blood magically. The fuck door? Okay. So if you don't know what this mod does, I explained it before. Bucket. Most realistic bucket noises. If you don't know what this mod does, I explained it before people started watching. Changes a lot of the gun sound effects and makes the enemy AI a little bit more difficult, which is nice. And it adds the new gun that I showed. It also changes a good amount of things graphically.
All elements be advised that Echo Zero isn't responding. Command is... Reinforcements!
Oh yeah, dude, that's the defining thing about F.E.A.R. is the bucket sound effects. No game can ever come close to it because it doesn't have realistic bucket sound effects. So this game like already had good lighting, but just like this area in particular, just look how much better the lighting is. And they added a lot of volumetric effects like the fog and some of the lighting. Like the game, it made the game look significantly better, but really subtly better.
Roger, Echo 6. Secure the area.
Oh, I'm full on armor. You were just playing this? Good. You should be playing this. This game is amazing. It's just kick him in the big toe to death. G2A2. I'm a little conflicted with the sound effects change for the G2A2 because you didn't really need to change them. They already sounded really good. Like everything about the G2A2 was perfect. No need to change anything.
You have one new message.
Yeah, this is Chet in accounting. Nobody seems to know what's going on, but we've been hearing a lot of loud noises. Have you guys heard anything over there?
End of messages.
Oh yeah, you can carry 4 guns in this game, which is nice. And I always thought it was a little bit strange that you were limited to only 3 guns in F.E.A.R. It just doesn't seem like that fits in that kind of a game.
Check the upper floor. Yes, sir.
Worth it. Bucket. Why do they have such high quality bucket sound effects? So yeah, the new sound effects for the G2A2 aren't bad. I just don't really see the point to changing them. Like, I like the new sound effects. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a bit strange. I'm gonna use the SMG. It's the first gun I'm gonna drop, so I'm gonna use it while I have it. Hi, dead guy's face.
Someone there. Someone there.
I don't think this mod works with the extraction point, for the record. I wish it did, but I do still plan on playing extraction point after I finish this game.
He's alive.
Should I call in a medevac?
He doesn't appear to be injured, although I don't know how he survived.
Worry about that later. I'm reading Fettel's transmitter near that position. We've got to take that fucker out, fast. Jet, keep looking for Jankowski. I'm still reading his life signs.
You can't send him in alone, that's crazy.
He can take care of himself. Now move!
Be careful in there.
There's something on my mouse pad. It's annoying me. Did I leave the laser gun? No, I still have the laser gun. I haven't dropped anything yet. You can carry 4 weapons in this mod. I just want to use the SMG for a bit, because it's the first gun I'm going to drop when I come across the shotgun.
Looks like I'm not going to be able to send you any reinforcements for a while. My helos just got diverted to Armacam headquarters. Something big is going on. No shit. My people are right in the middle of it. I hear you. I wish I was calling the shots. Is it the same bad guys? Looks that way. I'm a little short on detail. I guess this ain't a covert op anymore.
So some of the different things, as far as the AI goes, they made the AI a little bit more aggressive in this game. That was a little concerning when I read that. It's not like aggressive in a mindless run at you and shoot. They still are the same smart AI that F.E.A.R always had. I don't remember what's in this other room over here. I'm pretty sure it's locked. No, it's just blocked off. Yeah, it's still the same smart AI, but they'll do different things, like choose one to push at different times, and they'll shoot explosive barrels now, which is new.
You have one new message.
Mike, what the hell's going on over there? It sounded like an explosion. I can't get through to anybody. Call me back.
End of messages.
No, there's still fall damage in this mod. It's just that wasn't far enough to actually make myself get hurt. Oh no! Oh no! I'm stuck! Okay. That wasn't even video game physics, that was just... Oh look, I'm in a door now. Hey, we got 23 viewers so far. Let's hear everyone in the chat. Who's all in the chat? Let me know who you are. If I became one with the door, Circle would have a lot more interest in me. Oh my god, the Gibbs. Stay down. Who said you can get back up? Did he disappear? He vanished. Oh, did he? Yeah, he's just gone. Alright. Dude, F.E.A.R is amazing. F.E.A.R is quite easily one of my favorite shooters. It's one of my favorite multiplayer games too. F.E.A.R Combat. F.E.A.R Combat was just awesome. F.E.A.R Combat's one of the games I was a top level player in. Like, it's one of the few experiences where people were following me, and I wasn't following them, and for some reason I understood it.
The data's uploading now. Interesting. I found a way.
I'm gonna turn the speech up just a little bit.
Wastewater analysis summary addressed to an ArmorCam review committee. According to the abstract, there's some major contamination coming from upstream. I can't imagine why ArmorCam would be interested unless they're responsible.
How's the game sound, by the way? Is it too quiet? Oh my god.
Watch out, grenade! Team, take up!
I swear, my armor doesn't do anything. It's like their bullets just go right through it. I never lose any armor, I just lose health. No, clones always dropped really fast. The time to kill in this game is pretty quick. Okay, so I have people telling me it's fine, then I have other people telling me to raise the volume. I'll raise the volume up just slightly. I don't want it to be so loud that you can't hear me. The water looks a lot better too. in this mod. Bucket! I remember the first time I played this game that scared just the living fuck out of me. It's such a good setup because you're focused on the thing happening outside the door, then it's like, oh look, spooky skeleton.
No, but I found some human remains. Impossible to ID without lab work.
That can't be him. His life signs are a little unusual, but he's definitely alive. He's got to be around there somewhere.
I'll keep looking.
Check in. Nothing to report.
What does this mod do? I'm going to be repeating myself a lot this stream. This mod changes a lot of the effects. Graphically, it looks better. It makes the enemy a little bit more difficult, but not in a bullshit way. It makes the AI just kind of change the way they approach things a little bit, which is good. And it changes a lot of the gun sound effects. And also it adds this gun.
She's afraid of you.
Let's use the new gun a little bit. You walk slower with it. It's like ASP walk speed.
Wait for my signal. Contact! Search this area.
Where's this last guy? I heard you. I know you're there.
You have one new message.
Hey man, I heard something crazy's happening over there. You alright? Let me know. We're still on for Friday, right? Call me back, bro. I hope you're alright.
End of messages.
I think he went outside. Saving checkpoint.
Command, what's the suit?
His arm just got launched. I feel like this gun is a little overpowered. All this blood. All right, let's use the Gatuatu a little bit. Dude, it just... Oops, I didn't want to do that. Whatever, it worked out. I love how the gun just dismembers people instantly. Need a hand? Eh. Shotgun sound effects have been changed. I'm fine with them. Again, I really liked the original shotgun sound effects, so I don't really know how I feel about it, but they sound fine. They honestly just sound like someone recorded their Mossberg or their Remington through a low quality microphone, so take that as you will. This game, everyone loves this game. F.E.A.R was one of the best games. And then F.E.A.R 2 happened, and everyone got disappointed and sad. How old are we? I am 26 years old. It seems like most of my viewer base is actually a bit older than most people will assume. Shut up, radio. According to YouTube analytics, my viewer base is mostly between the ages of 17 and 30, like early 30s, like 31, 32, around that age. But vast majority of them seem to be early mid-20s. Which is about right. Everyone I seem to communicate with when it comes to my channel, everyone seems to be in their young 20s or in college. Where did he come from? That's where I came from. There's nothing back there but water. Well, another... Oh! Yeah, that one just obliterated. I got this! I wanted to kick him. Ah. Oh my god! What happened to all his limbs? Alright, I'm too impatient for the mines. They're really loud when they talk because I have the speech turned up a little bit more. I have this turned up for so you guys can hear like important story stuff. But it also affects them talking in game. It kind of is beneficial to you because they'll kind of telegraph to you what they're going to be doing. Try with the jump melee, trust me, you don't need to tell me what to do in this game. For those of you unaware, you can really, really cheese the heavy enemies. Where does gun go? This has been unchanged, still the same. You can cheese the heavy enemies by running into them in slow motion, because then they go into that melee animation, which takes too long for them to act out of, and you can just back up and keep shotgunning them and do that over and over. Sort of exploit the AI that way really hard.
Shit, looks like these fuckers are pulling out. I'm seeing a substantial mobilization on the satellite.
You know, I feel this is unbalanced. You can shoot faster when using slow motion, the enemy died faster, and they didn't have time to respond. This is more of an effect of me playing the game a lot and knowing exactly where the enemies are going to be. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, and for me this is way too easy just because I've played it so much. Like, I knew exactly where those people were going to be. So of course they didn't have a chance. I knew where they were. Oh my god! That was one of the changes. This game adds more gore. I don't think you could ever add more gore to Fear, but you can. Also, for the record, the enemies do just as much damage to me as I do to them. So if I take like 3 or 4 bullets, I die. I can use medkits at any time, so I have that going for me. How did he get pinned to the ladder like this? And how did he get cut in half? What? Alright. Honestly, I don't have the same feelings towards Fear 3 that a lot of other people do. I didn't actually hate Fear 3. I actually didn't. But at the same time, I didn't look at Fear 3 as a Fear game. As just a normal shooter, it's not really bad, but it's not a Fear game, and that's the problem. Fear 2, however, I was way more disappointed with, because Fear 2 was a Fear game, but it was just worse than Fear 1 in every single way. So, you know, if you get where I'm coming from there.
Where is Alma?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Some secrets get buried deeper than others, but I know where to dig.
No, wait, you've got the wrong guy.
Hush now, Mr. Moody. The time for talk is done.
Please, no!
I didn't think the combat in Fear 3 was terrible, I just didn't think it stood out. Like, I think I didn't hate Fear 3 as much as most people did, because I actually found the Horde mode in Fear 3 really fun. Like, the co-op things I had was actually great.
He deserved to die. They all deserve to die.
So I still remember from that part specifically, watching a video from 4Player Podcast with Brad just losing his shit.
The devastating explosion in the harbor this evening may not have been an accident. We have learned that evidence of a fierce gun battle has been found by police investigators. Several bodies were recovered from the scene with bullet and shrapnel wounds. So far, no one is commenting on exactly what happened here or why.
Also, this area should look familiar because they repurposed this area for one of the maps, for one of the multiplayer maps, for one of the Fear combat maps, more specifically. This refinery.
Hi, Bill. It's Ian Himes. Look, I just got your email. I wish I could give you some more background on this, but it's strictly need to know. Hell, I don't even know what all this is for. For now, look, just focus on the specific contaminants in the task summary. Maybe I can fill you in a little more once we've completed the survey.
End of messages.
Dude, your background screen takes up so much from the game. You mean my overlay? There's no way to change that? If I can't put the YouTube chat, stream chat for people that watch later, because for people that watch these VODs later as playthroughs, they'll have no idea what I'm responding to. I can't put that over the game; it blocks too much. Can't put my webcam over the game; it'll also block too much. Also, get a bigger resolution. Honestly, at 1080p, it's not really a problem.
There's something in the water.
Breathe! Come on, make her push!
I remember the first time playing this game when I got through that part and I got into that room and everything like twitched. I just kind of ran into this vent and was like, fuck that, I'm out.
Where is she?
If F.E.A.R finds her. Origin.
What the hell are you talking about? Who's Alma and what's Origin? All right, buddy, get moving. F.E.A.R's gotta be close.
So whoever said this game is like way too easy, you see how much damage I took there from the enemy that I didn't know was behind me? I got him with that. Oh, jeez. What happened? He's like attached to his legs that aren't attached to him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I did it. Oh. Okay. I guess he didn't... That didn't need to exist. Remote bombs. These things are super fun to use. There's one more. Can't even pick up a medkit. What the crap? I can shoot an enemy, but I can't pick a medkit up. I'm gonna use these pistols a little more, because we'll probably drop them. The next no, I won't drop them. The next gun I get. The next gun I get will be an ASP, and I'll probably drop the penetrator for that. Actually, I don't even kind of really need the ASP, since I have this thing, which is effectively the ASP but better. You can only carry 4 weapons, unfortunately. Dude, I want a double barrel version of the F.E.A.R shotgun. Just make it work like Half-Life, where you can just shoot 2 barrels that don't exist. The fuck? Floating stick? It's just bodies pinned to walls up here from earlier, from when I was down there.
Tomcat, this is Dead Mother. I know you guys are hurting, but we could really use your help with this armor camp situation. I just lost contact with my recon team, and the brass wants me to send in more men, which I'm reluctant to do until I know what we're dealing with in there.
My orders are to secure this guy Fettel. Getting rid of him will break his telepathic link to the soldiers. Once they no longer have an objective, they should shut down.
That sure would be nice.
Tell you what, can you spare a chopper? We're seeing what looks like a full-scale withdrawal. My gut tells me Fettel's on his way to armor camp, so maybe we can help each other out.
Can do.
Erexus, stop being in school. Stop learning. See, if you weren't dumb, you wouldn't have to learn, and then you wouldn't need to go to school. It's that easy.
I just lost Jankowski's signal.
Maybe his gear got damaged.
Maybe.
Fire and rescue guys are here. Once they've got the fire under control, we can check the rubble.
Let them handle it. I need you on standby to head inside armor camp as soon as the site is secure.
Roger.
So here's where you can actually kill the first ninja in the game. You're not supposed to be able to, but you can. What's actually supposed to happen is he's supposed to land in the water and then run off and disappear again. You never see him. This is way before you ever fight those enemies. So this is really early.
Squad 1
Oh, mine? Why was a mine selected?
Watch out, grenade!
What the fuck? All his limbs just went in every direction. Why? Oh, are they all dead? Guess so. I didn't want to throw that mine. I thought I had grenades selected. Makes me sad. I just wasted a mine. Mailing the doors doesn't work in F.E.A.R. 1. It only works in Extraction Point and Perseus Mandate. There's a lot of things they added in F.E.A.R. Combat, Extraction Point, and Perseus Mandate, like different walk speeds. Like if I put my weapons away, I go slightly faster, but it's nowhere near like Extraction Point and Perseus Mandate. Oh yeah, I probably should turn the music up. The music is like... Put it right about there. The music in this game is like very nostalgic for me. Because it just brings up all these like... as funny as it is, the creepy ambiance brings up all these like good memories. Tell me if it's too loud, by the way. No, Orexis, that was the earlier version of this mod. This is the V2 version of this mod, which fixes the slow motion issue. So I tried an earlier version of this mod, not realizing it was the not final version of it. And it basically made it so that I had a slow motion bar that went to like where the SPAS 12 was on the screen and recharged instantly.
Alright, pick up something. Remember that way one was going I mentioned? More info here. Contamination to a grenade robbery. That place is practically deserted. Probably not in the weapons.
So what should I drop? I'm gonna get an ASP. I don't know what weapon I should drop. I don't really want to drop any of them though. They're all really satisfying and all really fun. I'll drop this. I kind of don't need to. I don't want to drop my laser gun because this you won't get another one. I use pistols. I haven't used them enough. I just cut his legs off with the door. Why did that cut his leg off? I shot him in the head and his leg came off. What are these guys made of? Legos? For the record, that was a change the mod made. F.E.A.R. looked really good for a game that came out in 2005. And I mean really good.
Wait for my signal. I thought I heard something. Quiet down. Move it!
Is that guy talking? Who was talking? Oh, what the fuck? I was like glitched into the ground. Hey, have explosions. I like those. Hey Carl, how you doing? Yeah, I played this game a lot. Singularity. I was one of the top players for Fear Combat, so the single player has always felt a little too easy for me.
I'm showing a decent-sized yard just ahead of my point man's current position. Only problem is there's an enemy gunship sitting there at the moment. I'll keep you advised. Roger.
Ow! Where did that come from? I knew there was another one, but holy shit, that guy kind of came out of nowhere. Oh, those bullet sound effects were new. He still hit me while he was flinched. Alright, where's the big fucker? Holy shit, this... Oh god, there's more! Whoops. This gun is kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie. The new gun they added makes this a little, I don't know. I'm not quite sold on it. It's really fun to use, but it's a little too strong. Oh, what the fuck? This can't be jump kicked. He just exploded into blood from the ASP. That's not supposed to happen from the ASP. Whoop. Alright, where did... Don't care about you. I'm trying to find the big fucker. Where'd it go? Look at all these gibs. There's another one. Okay, never mind.
Keep your eyes open for that Blackhawk. Good. Head to ATC headquarters and find Fettel.
What games do I play? I mainly play shooters. Mostly things like F.E.A.R. The last few things I had played and streamed were things like Doom 3 mods, stuff like that.
We were monitoring them on the security network when we lost contact. Now the entire system is offline.
Any news on the bad guys?
We know they hit the main building shortly before 5 p.m. No estimate on enemy strength, but we should assume it's a sizable force.
Hostages?
Undetermined.
But no demand.
Not as far as I know. Dust 7 on final. Copy, Dust 7. Do you have a visual? Roger that.
Erexis, I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty stupid.
What dark? Man, I live for this shit. Keep kicking your pants. We got 2 in now. Repeat. LZ is hot.
Dead mother, can you get him some backup?
I don't have any available elements.
Son of a bitch.
Let's go.
Oh god, there's another one. Thank god he was dumb and just didn't shoot at me. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Singularity. Why Polish English name? Because Jarek is my name? Everyone's always called me that. I'm not Polish. Don't ask, please.
Don't know where to take count. Like he just vanished. The weird thing is that the bodies of the Delta team he was with are all accounted for.
We've lost contact with the roof. Can you confirm if there's been a breach? Unknown.
Who subscribed? Igor, thanks for subscribing, bruh. They moved farther away than I was expecting. Oh, what the fuck? My grenades weren't selected. Okay, I get to redo that, which is fine. Oh my god! They both just obliterated! Julio, thanks for subscribing, man. Wow, magic gun. I forgot I have that. Magic gun got fixed. He tried to kick a door open. Alright, I'm gonna use the ASP a little bit. I was gonna say, how long before that one sees me? Ow. Alright, I'm gonna use the rest of this ASP ammo because I want to pick up another gun. Shit, explosion. There's so much blood, I can't see the other one! Where is it? For real. See his gun? Oh, I killed him. Okay. If you get rid of the reddish pink, I will be so happy, man. If you want to make me an overlay, I will use it, but I need an overlay to have a lot of stuff. The problem with that, though, is that I use this footage for, like, reviews later on, and I kind of don't want something obstructing the actual footage. Oh my god! Every one of his limbs. There's nothing left. Alright, hold up. I can't get rid of his head. What was that? Holy shit.
What the hell? I'm picking up Jankowski in that general.
You don't know who you are.
Get rid of that grenade. I killed him before the music could stop. I'm gonna go pick up that other medkit for the, like, 3 health that I need. Alright, now I can pick up this, G2A2. This honestly is, like, one of the coolest guns in any game ever. It's easily one of my favorite assault rifles. It just looks... It's just so badass. I didn't know you can modify an SL8 to be this cool. Damn jump in place kick that no one ever wants to do. This isn't Star Wars music. This is just F.E.A.R music. I could probably get away with doing this. I feel like the music is... Okay.
The ATC network is offline. I need you to find the server hub and reset it so I can get into the system. It should give us a better idea of what's going on in there.
Is proud to bring you the latest in
You fat fuck. Open the fucking door! You will hate that person so much.
Stay out of my way.
The data's uploading now. There's a reference to something called Icarus. It says here that it was a bioengineering program that started in 1973. Something about health issues related to microgravity. Loss of muscle mass, bone density, shit like that.
Man, I remember how much those enemies, like, spooked the fuck out of me when I first started playing this game.
You have one new message. First message from an outside number.
avionics. Where is everybody? I can't reach anyone over there. I need to talk to Brett about this draft he sent over, but he hasn't returned my call. It's really important he gets back to me as soon as possible. Okay? Thanks. End of messages.
Jason Rixus left. That's lame. This was one of the areas. Okay, let's check when we're saving. One of the areas in the multiplayer. I wonder how they've changed these enemies. I wonder if they've changed these enemies. I don't know how he managed to smack it. Wow, I did like 50 damage off my armor. So those guys don't even hurt your health. They just smack your armor away. But yeah, when you first start playing this game... Whoa. Some shading issues. When you first start playing this game, you hate those enemies. Because they make you paranoid. They go cloak and then they hide in a corner. So it's like, you don't know where they're coming from. And then you just be walking and suddenly you get hit in the back. I wonder if this glitch works in the single player. Yep, it works in the single player. Ow.
You have 3 new messages. First message from
Chuck Habiger. It's Chuck Habiger. I've analyzed the readings and I'm recommended we suspend Perseus till we can figure out what's causing the synchronization. The patterns are identical to what we saw last time, but obviously the consequences would be a hell of a lot worse.
Next message from
Chuck Habiger. I got your message. Maybe you've forgotten that when this happened before, Fettel was only a child, and the fallout of that fuck-up was that Origin had to be permanently shut down. This time we're talking about a highly trained military commander with a telepathic link to hundreds of soldiers that don't think for themselves. If you're worried about being behind schedule now, imagine what'll happen if we end up with a full-scale revolt.
Next message from
Marshall Disler.
Hi, it's Marshall. Just got off the phone with Chuck Habiger. Really worried about his findings. He said he talked to you about suspending the program temporarily, and I've got to agree. If there's even the slightest chance of another synchronicity event, we've got to take it seriously. I'm gonna head over to the Perseus compound and check things out myself. Why don't you give me a call on my cell and let's discuss this?
End of messages.
Okay, so those are actually important to listen to for the story. God, this game did this part so well. Because you just got done fighting those fucks, and then one goes into the ceiling, and you're just paranoid. You're just paranoid. You're looking everywhere, like there has to be an enemy nearby. But there isn't. There's no enemy. They don't attack you from anywhere here. It's just there to freak you the fuck out.
No one is being allowed into the area except for emergency personnel. We've been unable to confirm the precise nature of the crisis, although at least one official has suggested that it may involve terrorism. Let's go to Diego Rodriguez live on the scene.
Thanks, Phil. We're being told that just before 5 p.m.
Until here. They are around here. Ow. Smack. He needs to shoot them with a shotgun. Just punch him in the face.
Alright, it's uploading. Looks like the Icarus program got shut down in favor of something called Perseus, which, from what I can tell, is funded by DoD. I'm guessing that's where Fettel and his soldiers came from.
Don't shoot. My name is Norton Mapes. I'm an engineer.
Shit, it's a civilian. Give him a comm link.
Hello? Who are you people?
The good guys. Are you alright?
Oh, sure. I'm having a hell of a time.
You said you're an engineer? Can you help me get into the network?
What am I, an IS lackey? Tell you what, you disable the local security system, and I'll see what I can do about the server.
I can disable it remotely once I'm logged in.
No, you can't. It's on a separate network. It's back that way.
Why do you want us to bring down the security system anyway?
Never mind why. You want my help, that's the price.
That fat fuck.
Just wait here.
Everyone hates this fat fuck. Hey, Space Monkey, you should always be playing this game. This game is amazing. Hey, Celtic Knight is here. Hey, Toko. What's up? Here's this fat fuck's desk. You can tell by all the cheese poos everywhere.
You have one new message. First message from
Ian Hives. Norton, it's Ian Hives. Look, Alice Wade stopped by my office this morning. I feel a little awkward saying this, but, well, I really need you to tone down the innuendo around her. It's not that I personally give a rat's ass, but the last thing we need right now is a sexual harassment case drawing unwanted attention to this task force. It's supposed to be a secret after all, okay? Thanks, Norton.
end of message.
I like that the only voicemail in Norton Mapes' voicemail is that someone's telling him, "Hey, stop sexually harassing your coworkers." In case you didn't hate the fuck enough. Didn't even get a chance to say get down. Where's this last guy? Oh, they're in there. That is a problem you will have in this game so many times. It was like, oh, why can't I walk through here? There's a window. The windows are so transparent. Whoever cleans their windows does a really good job.
That should do it. Mr. Mapes, do you copy? Mr. Mapes! Where is that idiot? Fuck it, we'll just have to do this the hard way. Okay, find that server and reboot it.
I mean, I would expect a bong to hit your head hard. That's sort of the point. Catmaster, I will definitely not be doing a lot of dying. This game to me feels too easy. But that's an effect of playing F.E.A.R combat way too much and being a top player with that game. If you play a multiplayer of something too much, you're just going to naturally end up really good at the single player. Just messing with them by hitting the vents. Oh my god! I broke them. Ow. Oh, how did my grenade do that? Well, here, have mine. Try to get me. Oh, they're gonna blow up my... They blew up my mine. Are they broken? Can they, like... Oh, never... Oh my god, his leg almost hit me. That was just one of them, I think. I thunk. Oh. Kind of broke the lighting a little bit. No, I got two of them with that mine. Ow, that did a lot of damage to me. Good thing there's medkits everywhere. What? What the fuck? I can't walk through here. I was halfway in through the ceiling. I guess pistols.
We're on the roof, heading inside.
Copy. Proceed to rendezvous. Okay, I'm showing that the network has been rebooted. Good job. It'll take a minute for the system. Watch out! That Mapes guy was right about security being on a separate network. I can monitor the camera feed, but I don't have any direct access to the system. You're heading toward the last known location of that Delta team. Secure the site and wait for Jen.
You've seen her, haven't you? She is the original.
I just picked up Federal transmitter somewhere ahead of you. Be careful.
I was made from her, and I was born from her. We are separate, but we are one. She is a prisoner, floating in darkness, like the unborn in the womb. Soon I will find her, and I will set her free.
I lost him again. Fuck!
My God.
What do you think, Jen?
There was a lot of anger in this room.
That's great. Got anything useful to add?
I don't see any bullet holes. There's no brass lying around either. These guys didn't fire a shot.
Then what killed them?
I don't know.
Well, figure it out. All right, buddy, get moving. Battle's gotta be close.
I'm not even sure where to start. Almost complete liquefaction.
Watch your back.
Anytime I don't talk, for the record, it's because I'm wanting to use that footage for later. And that's why. I didn't play the multiplayer a lot. Is there slow-mo there? This depends on the game mode. If you play the slow-mo deathmatch game mode, then there is slow motion, and the way that works is kind of like Oddball and Halo, where one person has the slow-mo pickup, and then it has to kind of recharge, and once it's fully recharged, that person can use slow motion whenever he wants, so that one person gets the advantage of the slow motion, whereas everyone else is kind of at his mercy. But if you kill that person, you can pick up the slow motion thing and let it charge for yourself. It's an interesting game mode, but that's not really what anyone played. Everyone basically played either free-for-all or just team deathmatch. That was pretty much what everyone played. That's what the competitive scene was. They changed a lot of things, too, for the weapons. The weapons, for the most part, acted the same, but they just changed other things, like the G2A2, what I'm using right now, only had a 30-round magazine. The ASP only had a 15-round magazine. It was considered kind of a little overpowered, to be honest. Some tournaments banned it, but for the most part, it was usually legal. So there was a lot of things changed like that. Also, the walk speeds were all changed. If my air conditioning ever gets on my microphone, tell me. The walk speed was changed. So, like, some weapons, like the G2A2 had kind of a regular walk speed. The pistols had a faster walk speed. Shotgun had a faster walk speed. The ASP and the Penetrator had slow walk speeds. They were all different. So that was kind of their method on balancing them. And they did a pretty good job at that, for the most part. A lot of things are banned for multiplayer competitive play. Power weapons on the map were basically entirely banned. Things like the laser gun were straight up banned because they were kind of overpowered. One of the problems that... Still one guy left. I think he's right below me. Yeah, I hear him walking around below me. He still managed to shoot me. One of the problems that the multiplayer had, the meta had, and I didn't agree with this, and it was kind of annoying to have see players playing this way. It was effective unless you knew better tactics, and that was the problem I had with it. But the only guns anyone ever used in the multiplayer in the competitive scene was either the ASP, which I discussed was almost kind of broken, or the G2A2. And the way they used the G2A2, hold on, let me pick up the G2A2 and talk about this. The way they used it is instead of just like aiming and walking, doing stuff like this, as soon as they saw you, they just crouch and start shooting. Because see how accurate that is? Very little recoil, very accurate, you didn't really need to aim. That's what they did with the G2A2. And it was very effective, but at the same time, there were other guns that worked really well, too.
You have one new message. First message from...
Harlan Wade. Mike, it's Harlan Wade. Chuck Haviger seems to think that people are blowing smoke up his ass on this Perseus situation. Now, I don't know which one of you shitheels over there is calling the shots, but you better stop digging around fast, because the readings are getting worse by the minute. It's really a simple choice. You can either listen to the expert advice you're being given, or you can brace yourselves for the ass fuck of the century, because it's coming. You mark my words on that.
End of messages.
Someone's bad. But yeah, for example, in the competitive scene, if someone wanted to use a G2A2 that way, and wanted to try to just crouch shoot, one, you're not very mobile when you do that. So you don't have the advantage of moving all over the place and shooting all over the place. The ASP, even though you have slow walk speed, you can at least stay mobile and do one really accurate shot, and one burst will kill someone. Because in the competitive scene, armor was banned. And that, because armor kind of just created this randomness to it. Medkits were also banned because you could just heal at any time, it was kind of bullshit. Health vials were not, though, because you had to kill someone and then you'd pick up the health vial, and that would heal you. Only a certain amount. It was like 30 health, something like that. So really, the counter I picked up, I started doing just to basically prove people wrong that you don't need to play this way. You're doing it wrong. You can open up more options. I chose the SMG, which was considered one of the worst guns for multiplayer, for competitive multiplayer. The SMG and the shotgun were considered the worst. The shotgun is really the worst. I can't argue against that. But the SMG, the way you played it is you never aimed with it. You just ran, did a lot of strafing, and you just sprayed from the hip. It didn't do a lot of damage, but the reason that worked is because every time the SMG tagged you, you flinched like crazy. So it doesn't matter if you're crouching at all. Every time I shoot you, you flinch. So you can't hit me. I have to get like a million more shots onto you, but you're still going to be flinching and you can't hit me. So that was the tactic I used against people that went the G2A2 if I didn't want to go try hard at the ASP. And it's like I started forcing people to actually start using different guns, try different tactics. Have this.
You have one new message. First message from
Marshall Dissler. Hi, it's Marshall Dissler. Looks like you were right about the energy signature. Identical to the original. Still trying to come up with an explanation, but I figured you'd at least want confirmation. I'll be in touch when I know more.
end of messages.
Yeah, I played Condemned. Condemned's really good. Made by the same developer that made F.E.A.R. I want Monolith to make more stuff. I really do. Jeez, how many stakes does it take? Shut all his legs off.
Get me out of here! Finally! Can you do something about these bombs?
Alright, another civilian. Dead mother, we've located a
I like how he says, can you do something about this bombs? And the other guy's response is, oh right, a civilian.
Give him a comm link.
Hello? You guys special forces or something?
That's right. Just sit tight, Mr.
Bishop. Aldous Bishop.
Demo team's on its way. Okay, buddy. There's some elevators near your position. Secure the area and escort the team back to Bishop.
You only played F.E.A.R 3, man, you're doing yourself a big disservice. You need to be playing, you need to play F.E.A.R 1. F.E.A.R 1 and Extraction Point are the main F.E.A.R games you need to play. Everything after that's kind of bad. Funny enough, I actually liked the DLC, the expansion for F.E.A.R 2. But I didn't like F.E.A.R 2.
Someone's messing with the security system. They may be trying to box you in.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, it's fine.
Hold your fire. Hey, good to see you again.
Any way to get these gates open? Unfortunately, no.
Then I guess we're gonna have to improvise. By yourself? I'm amazed you stayed alive this long.
Stand back. Here goes. We're through.
Perseus Mandate. The problem with Perseus Mandate is they added a lot of annoying enemies. Enemies that just sort of soaked up damage but were really fast too. So there were bullet sponges that moved really quickly, and I just found that annoying. And on top of that, the story ended with Extraction Point. Like, no more fear needed to happen at that point. There was a proper ending to it. And then Perseus Mandate added in new characters and tried to build a story on top of it, and it was written poorly, and it just didn't work. The new guns were cool, though.
You the bomb expert?
That's right. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Just get this shit off me. Please.
Whoever rigged this is definitely a pro.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
He may be a pro, but I'm a master. A fire alarm.
It was triggered at a security office on that floor. You'll need to shut it off to get the elevators back online. Mr. Bishop, do you have any idea why you were taken hostage?
They were asking about Harlan Wade. Me and his daughter Alice are on the same task force.
What kind of task force?
We're working on a study on the Auburn district over the past 25 years. Nobody told us what it's for.
Where's his daughter now?
Her office is in the executive building, on the 6th floor.
You have one new message. First message from Alice Wade. Hey Aldous, it's Alice Wade. I put some photocopies in your mail basket. It's a bunch of news articles I dug up about Auburn from the last 25 years. There's a surprising amount of corroboration of the physical symptoms that old woman told us about. Seems a lot of people over the years reported feeling uncomfortable or nauseated after spending any amount of time there. But if it was some kind of chemical or radiological contamination, why didn't the city find anything in the soil or the groundwater? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh well, I'll talk to you soon. End of messages.
There was a lot of people that watched my old videos, and they don't seem to have stuck around very much. A lot of people watched, like, Red Orchestra 2, Vegas. I got a lot of views in my old Dino D-Day videos.
You have one new message. First message from
Marshall Disler. This is Marshall. Look, something's happening over here at the Perseus compound. I can hear gunshots, but the security system just went down, so I don't know what the situation is. Just send all available security teams to lock this place down. I'll call back once I have a better idea what's going on.
End of messages.
Great. The elevators are working again, but now the security gates are all shutting. You're gonna have to find another way to the roof. Holiday, can you guys escort Mr. Bishop? We'll take good care of him.
Betters, I'm pretty much done here.
Any theories?
I'm gonna need to do some lab work.
Alright, head back to the roof and sit tight. Maybe a while before we can get a ride out of there for you.
Understood.
Welp.
The data's uploading. Well, this confirms the point of Perseus was to train telepathic commanders to work with clone soldiers, although it looks like Paxton Fettel was the only commander in the program. The weird thing is, they refer to him as the second prototype.
For the record, people that have subbed to me recently, when you subscribe, be sure to click that bell. The bell and turn on notifications. Otherwise, subscribing doesn't really do anything because people won't know. So if you haven't done that, you'd have to click the unsubscribe button below and then click subscribe again, and then there's a bell next to it, and you have to click that and turn on notifications. I don't know why it's a two-step process. I don't know why they changed that a while ago. It's really stupid. What? Okay. I hate crows. What the fuck was that? I shot him in the face and his initial response was instantly throw a grenade. Oh, I have no grenades. I do have one of these though. Ugh. Boom! All of them. Alright, they dead. It's fine. So that seems to be one of the tweaks they made to this game, is that they did say they made the AI more aggressive. Oh, he went so far back to that wall. Their first response to getting shot is to instantly shoot back. I like this because it makes them more challenging, but I don't quite like it as far as the way their AI worked. Because their AI was really smart in F.E.A.R 1 that they never quite did the same thing. They never immediately shot back, or they would either shoot back or they would run away. They would more often run away than not. This is another one of the multiplayer maps that they retooled. That area back there was completely opened up. There were stairs over there. You could jump up here with some scaffolding.
Fire and rescue giving up on Jankowski. I'm hoping he just bangs his head really hard and is wandering around the harbor with amnesia.
Actually, what I can do quickly is link in the chat a streamable from an old F.E.A.R video. I mean, very old F.E.A.R video. This wasn't like an actual tournament. This was just us playing with friends. But that's this section specifically of the map that's been retooled to work for the multiplayer. Also, yeah, if you guys haven't joined... if you guys haven't joined the, I have a Discord. If you guys haven't joined it, I post announcements over there whenever I post videos, since YouTube it can be really picky sometimes. It doesn't tell people. This is particularly good for if you want to watch me stream. Because I could be streaming, but YouTube could not tell you. And I could finish streaming, and then you'd be like, well, shit, I missed the stream. Right? Which happens a lot. Odd. Ooh, I need a different gun for this. No, get rid of that grenade. Shotgun battle! So many Gibbs. I don't care if it's supposed to be called giblets. They're fucking Gibbs. Oh. Back here. Just yelling fuck in slow motion before he dies. I have so much ammo. F.E.A.R holds up really, really well. But a lot of that is because shooters just kind of got really stale after, like, the mid-2000s. It's actually really lame what happened. It's kind of like pop music in a way, where shooters have just reached this formula that every shooter does. And then they sell almost really well, and it makes me super annoyed, because no one's trying anything new because they already have this formula that works to sell stuff. Dragon Fury 3000 subscribed. Dragon Bros. Thanks, bruh.
How you holding up, Mr. Bishop? Looking forward to getting the hell out of here. Bet you are.
We also did a lot of really silly games back in the day when I played F.E.A.R. Before their servers went down, and before the competitive scene just kind of slowly went away. One of the ones we did was just melee only and grenades only, so it led to stuff like that, which is really fun, silly stuff. The grenades are so good. Sorry, I had a lot of messages suddenly. Why do I have a fast loading screen? Because my computer is... This is a game that came out in 2005. Anyone's computer should be able to handle this. Made his arm go flying. Do I have... Oh, I do have other grenades. Ow. Oh, don't throw a grenade at me. Okay, it didn't ruin my mind. Holy shit. I saw an ASP rifle. Nice. This gun is really good. Halo 1 grenades, though. Halo 1 grenades were nukes, and they were really good, but they got nothing on F.E.A.R grenades. F.E.A.R grenades were just downright amazing. I loved them so much. What? You don't miss my kick.
We have an update on the situation at Armacam headquarters. A company spokesperson has confirmed that many employees were still at work when the situation first erupted.
I heard another enemy. Okay, I knew there was another one. Alright, let's see if I missed any pickups. I mean, plasmas do stick and explode, but plasmas in Halo 1 were actually not very good. Oh, no. Plasmas in Halo 2, however, were way too good. Oh, saving checkpoint.
We're taking fire! Get us the hell out of here! What's happening? Victims down! Repeat, victims down! That was ATC security. Are you sure? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Friendly fire?
This way!
I think they were deliberately targeting Bishop. What the fuck is ATC doing? Because they didn't trust him to keep his mouth shut about something. God, I hope you're wrong. I'll look into it.
Where is he?
That slow motion yell. Dude, the slow motion yells that ATC do, they're just great. This is like art. I should put someone's legs through my wall. Charge for it.
All right. You okay?
I hear one of them just like, "You okay?" Pretty sure he's not okay. He just got shot in the face about 4 times.
He's over here!
What the hell?
It's a grenade! Get down!
Somebody gives so much giblet. I really don't care about the new game Valve announced. I don't care about MOBAs at all. I don't care about card games. Why would I care about a combination of the two? Alright, and this leads background. I just love the audience response to when Valve announced that. Valve announced their new game, and you could like hear the audible groan and disappointment from the crowd. I wonder if this... I'm pretty sure it does. It was a glitch that works in the multiplayer because this map was sort of retooled. There was a window there, and it was a multiplayer map. They changed all the maps to work with multiplayer really well. It's kind of difficult to get this. And I don't even know if it works on the single player maps, to be honest. I'll just assume it doesn't, to be honest. It might have something... Oh, no. It still works. There we go. Alright. So, this is obviously breaking, game breaking for the multiplayer. This was obviously banned. If you ever did this, you would have to forfeit DQ. You can sort of go through here. You can shoot through walls. You can basically go through the whole map doing that. If you step a little bit too far up the side, though, you'll fall through the ground and you'll die. And there's quite a few different places you can do that on.
Grenade! He's here! Ah!
Shit, your signal's breaking up.
So who's all in the chat? We have 22 people watching right now. We could get that number. We had this number up to 35 earlier. Let's get more people watching this. We should link this stream around if you guys enjoy watching it. Also, if you guys aren't in my Discord, there's a link down below in the video information that will link to my Discord. And you can always join, and I got a community over there, and I talk in there quite a bit. So if you guys just want to chill and talk to me over there, you can do that. And again, I also post announcements when I post videos and start streaming, so it's more reliable than YouTube. It's just very convenient. I really like Discord as a program. I'm in so many different servers, though. It's really, like, I'm in the Rivals community, and I'm very, very busy with that. Oh, this game is really broken. If you want to speedrun this game, there are so many skips. Mostly just... Skeleton popped out. Mostly just finding ways to glitch through walls. I don't know what the record is for the fastest run.
They left her in darkness. They left her to die.
Yeah, I don't know what the record is for speedrunning this. I don't think there's an extreme difficulty record. Oh yeah, ladders are really kind of a little broken in this game. Just slightly. What? Water does some janky shit too. For single player, it's not much of a problem, but for multiplayer, these glitches were they were something. There were something in random servers. There's a reason I would only host my own server. So if anyone was trying to exploit glitches, I just boot them. I think this gun is a little bit broken. It's... Oh, yes, the body got gibbed. That always happens if these elevators close. The problem with the gun is that when you're strafing, it doesn't really get inaccurate like the other guns do, and it's already more accurate than the ASP, which you have to kind of stand still to get complete accuracy for. Yeah, so you could run through the whole game with just animation.
While you were out of contact, I got a read on Fettel's transmitter. He's all the way on the other side of the research area from you. You're gonna have to hustle to intercept.
They have all sight of Norton Mapes in this area. You can't get forward with the elevators locked down. Understood. Your commander wants him alive.
What? No, the ragdoll has not spaghettified yet. Commenting with satanic worship. The chat is actually still there on Discord, guy. I made it so that you need a specific role to be able to see it. So if you want that role to be able to see that channel, just ping me at the Discord and I'll give you the role when I'm done streaming. I'm on Pacific Standard Time, so it's only 4:53 p.m. here.
Hello?
Oh, you fat fuck.
You. Christ, I thought I was a goner.
Mr. Mapes, you're still alive.
No thanks to you guys.
What are you doing here?
The elevators are offline, and those soldiers are everywhere. You've got to find the security office and override the lockdown.
You gonna stay put this time?
On my honor.
I really wish I could kill him right now. Just get rid of him. It's just super annoying. Where are you going, Mongoose? Also, yeah, England is 8 hours ahead of my time zone. Don't think he's okay. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours. Why did I throw a grenade over here? Whoa, God. No, swap events. What? How did that not kill? It's supposed to be another one. All these gibs. Oh, I didn't land it perfectly. Alright, what should I drop? You know, I like the ASP rifle, but I don't think I need it with the laser gun, so I'll pick that up instead. I'll keep the pistols. The pistols are super satisfying. Found any buckets yet? I love how everyone knows about the buckets.
Here's some more info about Federal. He was developed as part of a project called Origin. It says the first prototype didn't work out. Federal was the second, and there was never a third. They just pulled the plug a few years after he was born.
I haven't really been a big... Like, the last album that Metallica made that I really liked was Master of Puppets. I didn't even care for the... I didn't like the Black Album. And Justice to me kind of felt like... Oh god. And Justice felt like I was missing something in my opinion. Although it was a really good album, it just kind of... I don't know, something about it didn't stick out to me. It was like missing a bass line. Like, it didn't really have the sort of energy that the first three albums had.
You have one new message. First message from Genevieve Aristide. John, it's Genevieve. It seems the Senator's plan failed. His Special Forces team has been unable to neutralize Federal. We should assume the worst. Instruct the security force to repel all outsiders. We need time to clean things up. End of messages.
These things are so good. Tapatio Dorito chips. Oh, I just need to get my Mountain Dew and I'll be MLG. Yeah, I need to get a proper mix. Like a fan mix of Injustice. You fucker. And justice for Jason. Take my break. My break for what? What is MMod? Well, I'll answer that question again. Does a lot of graphical changes, a lot of muzzle flashes, a lot of atmospheric effects that weren't originally in F.E.A.R. Makes the AI a little bit more difficult, which was needed. And it added a new weapon and changed a lot of sound effects. Also, it added more gore.
Oh, perfect. You again. See this button? I wonder what this does.
Stupid fatso trying to kill me. What do you do, Jason? What am I missing? Oh, go eat. I'm not actually that hungry. I just would really like Doritos. Well, not the regular Doritos, those are boring, but like the Tapatio Doritos are so good.
Automatic defensive measures are active in this area.
Oh, that first rocket's gonna miss. I mean, I can also just run by and turn them off like that, but that's the better way to do it. Just go slow motion and run by.
There's a little more here about Origin. The reason they shut it down was a synchronicity event. Doesn't say what that means, but I guess there were a few casualties.
But yeah, I like Metallica's early stuff, but I mostly just like thrash metal in general. So, say Megadeth, Rest in Peace, a lot of earlier Megadeth stuff, Slayer stuff. Evil is pretty good. I have an Evil shirt as well. Really like Evil. A lot of bands like that. The best concert I've ever been to was I was actually really lucky with that. I went to a Megadeth Slayer Testament concert. It was originally supposed to be part of the American Carnage tour, which was also part of the Rest in Peace tour, the 20th anniversary tour. But it had to get rescheduled because that was when Slayer's guitarist had a back problem. So they rescheduled it for like sometime in the summer. Switched it to an outdoor venue out in Hillsborough. And then Megadeth played literally the entire Rest in Peace album. One track after another. Even the filler track that's just bass and someone talking. Ow, look how much damage that did to me, holy shit. I wonder if this gun will work. Okay, you can't see me, you can stop shooting now. Wow, that gets rid of it fast too. That's what I just said, Mongoose. On Scruff. Scruff is harassing me with messages. He just tried to type, "Look everybody, it's me, I'm important," but OBS doesn't pick up the overlay. So... Ow, how is that hitting me? You would have given all your money to see that show. I spent $20. $20 to see Slayer, Testament, and Megadeth. Hey, fat fuck, get back here. This is where I came from. Nope. What am I stuck on? Oh, that wall's not as big as I thought. I want to be able to kill you so bad. Look what everyone hates that fat guy. Alright, I was so disappointed when I first played this game and this happened. Oh. It doesn't happen here, it happens farther ahead. That one's gonna be an actual turret. This game traps you. Nope.
You have one new message. First message from
Bill Moody. Hey, this is Bill Moody. Sorry I didn't get back to you sooner, but we got a little behind schedule. I'm still out here at the South River Treatment Plant. Anyhow, I've got some preliminary results for you. All the compounds you had me test for are present, although the concentrations are significantly higher than expected. I should have a complete report on your desk Monday morning. I'll talk to you soon.
end of messages.
Whoa! Okay. I'll be as fat as I want, Yoshimoto. Doritos are amazing. Ow! It was facing this direction. I started streaming about 2.5 hours ago. That leads to that. This leads to a spooky section. He dead. Are you done? Are you gonna stop shooting? Turret, please. What is it even shooting at? Alright. Wait, what was it shooting at? Seriously, what was it shooting at? What? It wasn't shooting anything. There's no hits in the wall. It was just like an effect was playing and nothing was happening. Like, what? I love the gore in this game. Oh, right, I'm out of rocket ammo. I can... Where'd your gun go? Give me that gun. I'll just always have, like, infinite medkits in this game. Alright, this is where we get to some fun stuff. Try to go around, get back here. I thought that was a bolt-proof window, and he just shot through it. I'm like, that's not fair. That's extremely unfair. Alright, let's pick up as much ammo for this as possible before we set up an interesting event. I believe there's more rockets around here. So I remember seeing them more. Man, I kind of don't want to use this gun because it's kind of overpowered. But if I drop it, I'll never be able to use it again. So I don't want to. Where are you going, Mongoose? Have I fixed Discord stream chat? Why, there was nothing wrong with Discord stream chat, but I can't use Discord's chat for the overlay on stream. That's why I swapped over to YouTube's chat. Hey, Matt. I am glad to hear that you watch my stuff a lot in the past. I seem to get that a lot. People really like my old Airsoft stuff, but then they kind of like stop watching and just kind of like, oh right, you're a person that I forgot exists, which makes me a little sad. I'm gonna go ahead and get away from that. It was bleeding! Please tell me somebody saw that! Like, please tell me that was something you people saw. The robot bled. Wait, this is the same empty one? Yeah. Also, for the record, I plan on this is a schedule I kind of want to stick to, although some extra things may kind of get in the way of it. But I plan on streaming every day at 4 p.m. That's what I want to do. What I want to do is stream every day at 4 p.m. and then when I beat that game, make a review of the game I streamed on Saturday and release that on Saturday at 4 p.m. So, be having daily streams, and then Saturday you'd have a review of the game that I made, which takes more effort and work. Sunday I wouldn't do anything though, because Sunday I do a show for the Rivals community. I'm sure many of you are aware I do the Rivals Weekly show.
Toxic substance detected. Emergency lockdown in effect.
This week I'm gonna have Windows and Drain over there. So that's something I do. I do that over on the Rivals Weekly channel. The Rivals Weekly Twitch. I don't do any money for that. I just really like doing that for the community. Give laser. I have double all the laser. I wonder if the sound effects have been changed for this too. That schedule will be a little bit tweaked because this week, the summer is really busy when it comes to Rivals Majors. For the next 2 weeks in a row, there's going to be a Rivals tournament, and I'm going to be doing the Rivals highlights for that. So Saturday means I probably won't be streaming. I'll be doing the highlights for that. So, exceptions sometimes. So, but be expecting almost every single day there to be a stream.
You have 2 new messages. First message from
Bill Moody. Hey Janice, it's Bill Moody. Ian Hives sent me down to the South River treatment plant to do some wastewater analysis. I'm concerned about my findings since that effluent comes from residential areas. It may be originating in Auburn, which might actually explain a lot. I'm going to send you a copy of my report so you can make sure the proper people are informed.
Next message from
Ian Hives. Janice, yeah, it's Ian. Well, look, I wanted to give you a heads up that you might be getting a call from Bill Moody. I think the best course of action would be for you to act like you give a shit about his concerns. I think all he really wants is to believe that someone in authority has taken the ball and running with it. I fucked up by blowing him off, so I'm guessing he'll run to you. Anyway, look, just let me know how it works out.
End of messages.
Emergency cancelled.
This is interesting. When they pulled the plug on Origin, apparently they just locked the doors and threw away the key. They don't go into a lot of detail, but I guess the place is really dangerous to be in. What if there's some kind of chemical leak or something?
That always made me chuckle. The next 2 times I played through the game. I wonder if there's a chemical link in that facility. I wonder if that's why they locked the door. If only they knew. Wait, why am I going back up here? I don't need to go back up here. Man, these sound effects are different. Different and loud. Yeah, I'm going to stream Extraction Point and Perseus Mandate. Perseus Mandate will be less positive. Not a big fan of that expansion. I don't completely hate it. I'm not a big fan of it. I always thought around here could make for a good multiplayer map, because they have high ground and there's a power position on the map, but they never made a map out of this side, so I was a little disappointed with that. Oh man, everyone's just giving and exploding. Should be more. Wait, did I see that right? There's like an animation like you're holding. Yeah, it's like you're holding the machine gun. What PC setup do I have? I have a 980 Ti, an i7 3820, and 16 gigabytes of RAM, and Intel SSD. You know what? Let's try this. Try this gun out. See what sound effects they changed. There's more effects to it. Oh, it gibbed. So that I like these changes. It's just modifications of the original sounds. I like that actually a lot. Oh. Oh, 2 for 1. That's nice. Crunch, crunch. These chips are so good, but I can't, like, eat a bunch of them at once while I'm playing. The first time I played this game, this disappointed me so much. I was like, new gun? I can pick this up? No, it's just there to disappoint me. Fuck you. I can't even kick it correctly.
You again. They tried to bury their sins, but instead planted the seeds of their doom. A war is coming. I've seen it in my dreams. Fire sweeping over the earth, bodies in the streets, cities turned to dust. Retaliation.
You still there? I need backup!
It's a little annoying how the enemies just shoot you instantly in this mod. They didn't do that in the first game.
Get this. A few weeks ago, ATC reopened the Origin facility. They were planning to clean it out and start the program back up, but they lost contact with everyone they sent in. So they just sealed the place back up.
What's my favorite first-person shooter? Possibly this game.
He's over here! I'm going! Everybody take cover! Man down!
He has a stake sticking out of his back.
Watch out!
Why are you looking at me? I'm not shooting you.
Where should I go? This way!
Why don't you focus on the enemy shooting at you? Not me. Alright.
He's trying to flank!
Fucking ATC yells. They stop shooting at each other. Alright. Fix. Who just subscribed? D-Boy Slim, hey, thanks for subscribing, dude. While you're at it subscribing, be sure to click the bell thing. If you don't click the bell notification right next to the subscribe button, you won't actually get notifications that I posted.
You've got to get to her before he does. She might be able to help us figure out what Fettel's after.
Double headshot, and the other person just straight up gibbed. Holy shit. He was that way. He was about to say need reinforcements, just died. So this is another multiplayer map that they retooled entirely. They changed it a lot. Do I have mines? I don't. How'd you survive that? Ooh, grenades. And sticky bombs. And a voicemail.
You have one new message. First message from an
Hey, it's me. Call me, okay? I'll try your cell phone.
End of messages.
Those things really are not a threat at all. If you can get up close enough to them to get them locked in that animation where they try to melee you over and over. Oh, the ASP rifle is good, but this gun just invalidates it, so I'm not going to bother picking it up. See, look at that. I have no reason to use the ASP rifle with this thing. I actually kind of don't like that they added it in. It's really overpowered. Nothing is a threat if I can just run with this gun. Oh. Oh, I don't have a laser gun. Shit, I really don't want to drop the pistols because you don't actually find the pistols very much. Oh yeah, there's a reason you get there's a reason you get a lot of ammo with this gun. You only get it on the second mission, so if you drop it, you can never get it again. So the game, the modder just gave you a lot of ammo and said, hey, there you go. Target blog! Oh, you made me miss. Who threw an explosion? Hey, you know you want to come over here. You know you want to check. Oh, he checked it out. He started limping away from me. I love that about the AI in this game.
God damn it, I lost metal signal again. This transmitter's a piece of shit.
The combat in this game is so good. Like, it's so satisfying. Your bullets do everything.
This Harlan Wade guy's been associated with Origin since the beginning. He's the one that put it together.
I swear, they put that cactus there intentionally. Just looking at that, after you see Alma, everyone's just gonna be like, fuck, that's a head. No, it's just a fucking cactus.
You have one new message. First message from
Harlan Wade. Hi, it's Harlan Wade. I've been trying to get a hold of Genevieve all week, but the bitch never picks up her fucking phone. Now look, if you see her, tell her we're in deeper shit than I thought. Her brilliant idea of reopening the vault set something in motion that I can't explain, and I don't know how to stop. I sure hope she's happy.
end of messages. You have two new messages. First message from
Harlan Wade. Alice, it's your father. You've got to get out of there. You're in danger. Get to my office and find my laptop. There's a text file called Proteus. Hurry.
next message from
Aldous Bishop. Hey, it's Aldous. I read through those news clippings and I definitely think you're onto something. I'm going to see if I can track down some other people who lived or worked in the area during that time. Even a couple of interviews would help. I'll keep you posted.
end of messages.
I have been here before. Alright, I have to go to the elevator. We got 30 people watching right now. Who's all watching? Tell me who's watching in the chat. My son, you were like 10 years younger than me. You guys should be talking in the chat more. That is where I go. There is a ladder that leads up to some extra stuff up here, I believe. Hey Jason, how you doing? Stuff that oh, remote bombs. Yes, those are always nice. I just knew something was up there. I didn't remember what. So how's everyone in the chat doing? F.E.A.R gets some more views than usual than the other games I play, which is nice. Everyone loves this game. Like seriously, if there's just one thing that almost everyone agrees of if they play shooters, they like this game. It's so damn amazing. I'm so mad we don't have shooters like this anymore. Thanks, Matt. Glad to hear you enjoy my stuff.
You have one new message. First message from an outside number. Hi, it's Sue. It's about 2:30. Guess you're in a meeting, as usual. Anyway, just wanted to make sure you got my email about tomorrow night. Sorry for the short notice, but we won't have to stay late. Call me back when you get in. Bye. End of messages.
Yeah, I know exactly where all the horror moments are with how many times I've played this game. So I try to show them off properly. I'm not gonna try to like show like fake responses or something. God, these pistols are so satisfying to use. Like, I actually do love these things. So this is a multiplayer map. They retooled this map for the multiplayer map Cafeteria. Nobody else over here? Okay. I know there's more. Ow, that got rid of all my armor. Good thing there's more right here. Alright, let's go listen to that voicemail. Yeah, this game's pretty lacking on mods, but it didn't really have official mod support.
You have one new message. First message from Alice Wade. Hi, this is Alice Wade. I just wanted to give you a quick status report. We're still collating data, but it's pretty clear that whatever happened to Auburn wasn't because of the usual socioeconomic factors. The downturn was actually a symptom of people avoiding or leaving the area for other reasons, which we'll summarize in our presentation. One more thing. From what we can tell, it all started about 20 years ago. I'll let you know when we've got a clearer picture. Thanks. End of messages.
God, these pistols, they sound so good now. I've already been here before. Forgot where to go. I'm not an RPG person at all. A lot more games than that have a lot of mods. Like, pretty much anything Tripwire has a lot of mods, especially Killing Floor. And yeah, like I said, I'm not really an RPG person. RPGs have never quite been my thing. The only RPGs I play... Oh, right, I go in here. Forgot. Also, there's a horror segment here that a lot of people look right over and just somehow... actually, not somehow. It's really easy to miss this one.
Listen to this. Marshall Disler, Bill Moody, and Aldous Bishop are all working on some kind of task force together. The other members are Ian Hives, Alice Wade, Norton Mapes, and Charles Habiger. That means Fettel's working his way up the food chain.
Whoop. Well, I think they all died. You know what? Alright, as much as I like these pistols, I'm gonna drop them. I haven't used the SMG in a long time. So let's go ahead and use it. I do like the new sound effects they added to it, so... Yeah, hit scan's not a thing in this game, thankfully. Alright, unlike the multiplayer. Fuck you, vases. They can break. I like how the music started even though I've already killed everyone in this area. Wow, this guy's body had to go so far! Oh wait, is that... No, that's a friendly that died. Wow, I actually died. I was like, I'll just use the medkit and be fine. But no, the medkit didn't save me. I just died. Where am I? Fuck, that's gonna... That sucks on this level. I don't know where I am now. I don't know how far it was. It should have been... Yeah, okay, I was right after I opened these doors. I don't have too much interest in Manhunt. Dragon Tube, what's up, man? You know, an old game that I really want to play is Soldier of Fortune, but I unfortunately can't because it's not compatible with Windows 10. Forgot I had this gun. Oh, I need to use it. Drop that grenade. Oh, I missed. Didn't realize he was behind the planter. I thought he was leaning around the wall. So much armor. This game could really do with a lot less pickups. I think that's a lot of the reason the game feels so easy. Is that you just always have medkits and you always have armor. Skeleton. You always have ammo too, but I'm not quite complaining about that because having no ammo is just really fucking annoying. So I don't like that being restrictive. Pick up this Gatuatu. Should be someone trying to oh, he's in there, that's why. Every time they say check in, it sounds like they say chicken. I don't think I can pick up mines after I throw them in the first one, just extraction point and Perseus mandates when they added that. Unless this mod fixed that, let's see. Oh, I can, cool. Oh my god. You ever shoot someone so hard they go flying to the ceiling? I'm full on grenades, and that's a problem that I need to fix. Have this. And this. And this. And this. Oh, he's dead. Is he? Oh, he's not. Okay. Couldn't see because of all the fucking smoke. Alright, let's do that again. Keep this out. Need to remember I have this gun. I have a lot of ammo for it right now. Well, this is a lot for this gun. And it's kind of really good, a little bit. Turns people into fucking skeletons. Which is nice.
You're not one of them. I'd pretty much given up on being rescued.
Thank God she's okay. Give her a comm link.
Hello?
Ms. Wade, we're gonna get you out of there, but you're gonna have to move quickly.
I need to get to my dad.
Where is he?
Some kind of classified facility. I've never heard of it. There isn't even a street address, just UTM coordinates. The entrances are all hidden, but I have passcodes.
Okay, buddy. Access Wade's laptop and upload the data on that facility.
You have
I need the coordinates and passcodes Wade left for Alice. She'll be on his laptop.
from
Chuck Habiger. Arlen, it's Habiger. Look, I know how you feel, but I don't see any alternative. We need to purge the
Find
vault.
that laptop yet?
Somebody's got to go in there and deal with it, or this whole situation's gonna boil over. If you won't do it for the rest of us, do it for Alice.
next message from
Phil Vecchio. Arlen, you were right. The crazy bitch is determined to blow the site to Kingdom Come. God knows who she thinks is gonna pick up the pieces when her plan backfires. I've had enough of this shit. I plan to be sipping girly drinks on a beach in Tahiti by the time the media gets wind of all this. Talk to you later, buddy.
end of messages.
Alright, the data's been uploaded. First things first, get to the roof. The helo's on the way.
You mean a helicopter? Can we drive instead? My car's downstairs in the parking garage.
What, are you afraid of flying?
Kind of.
Trust me, you're safer in the air.
Yeah, right. Hurry! Let's go get my dad.
You're not going anywhere but a safe house till this is over.
What?
Don't worry, your father will be joining you as soon as we pick him up.
No way! I'm not going anywhere until I know he's okay.
Forget it, I'm not taking any more chances.
This game is online. No, it is not online. F.E.A.R. Online is something entirely different and is also really terrible. Oh, uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I think I got it broken. I think... Alright, I gotta load. I got myself stuck. When was the last save? I think... I couldn't jump melee. My head was hitting the ceiling, so I couldn't jump.
What a mess. You don't mess around, do you?
This frickin' elevator music.
Why are all the floors lighting up? Uh-oh. Somebody's pressing the call buttons. Get ready! Close!
So you can jump out there and kill all the replica soldiers if you really want to. You can also just wait in the elevator.
Here we go again.
So there's actually an achievement for killing every enemy in the game. You will have to get out of the elevator and kill them for that. But I already got that, so...
This sucks. What's going on? What happened to the power?
I like how as soon as you think you're safe... just as soon as you think you're safe, suddenly there's Alma. It's like, oh, well, that's even worse than those replica soldiers. Shoulders? Soldiers? Okay, hello. Ow. That elevator was supposed to open, but it never opened. That's weird. Random Asian gamer, what's up, man? Can you tomorrow get to do a life on Arma 3 of days? What? What is that supposed to mean?
There you are. How did we get separated? I remember the power going out in the elevator. Then the next thing I knew, I was arriving on the top floor and you were gone.
You should have a visual on the evac chopper.
Oh my god! This is crazy. I am not waiting here. My dad's in danger.
Your dad will be fine. You're the one I'm worried about. You just need to calm down.
Sorry.
This way! Damn it, what the hell is she thinking? She's headed for the garage. You gotta cut her off before she gets herself killed.
I'm so glad I still have this gun. Like, I can just snipe all of them before they're allowed to even get into the area. What I will say is probably out of... Oh. Oh my god! The gore in this game is ridiculous. I love it.
Miss Wade, can you hear me?
Yes.
What do you think you're doing?
I have to know if he's okay.
Look, I'm willing to let you ride along to pick up your father, but you're putting yourself in a lot of danger right now.
Yeah, well, he said I'd be safe on a helicopter.
Those soldiers are looking for you. If they capture you again, they're going to interrogate you, and believe me, their methods are very unpleasant.
I'll take my chances.
Stubborn little bitch, isn't she?
You have 3 new messages. First message from...
This isn't plugged in.
Hey, Phil, it's Harlan. I'm pretty sure Genevieve is considering some pretty drastic measures to cover her bony ass. I'll tell you straight up, that'll be fucked if her or any one of her little toadies is going anywhere near the vault. She already caused enough damage thinking she could just march in there and start over from scratch. If she comes to you for backup, remind her that we'd locked that place up for a reason.
Next message from Genevieve Aristide. Phil, how are you? It's Genevieve. I haven't seen you at Maurice's lately. We should get together for happy hour once this mess blows over. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask. I know you and Harlan go back a ways, so I was hoping you could try to reason with him. He refuses to forgive me for sending those poor people into the vault, as though I'm happy about what happened. I made a mistake, but I don't see why everyone else should have to pay for that. Anything you can say to get him to see reason would be appreciated. Next message from Genevieve Aristide. Hi, it's Genevieve. I just want to remind you that the Origin facility was a liability long before this situation erupted. I was simply trying to clean up an old mess. I was hoping we could renovate or even repurpose the site, but clearly the risks are unacceptable. I see no alternative but to destroy it completely. If you have a better suggestion, I'd love to hear it. In the meantime, I have a company to save. End of messages.
So this is the only time I'm glad I have this overpowered gun, because these enemies are incredibly fucking annoying. Easily the worst enemies in F.E.A.R.
I found some more information on Origin. The prototypes were created from a genetic reference. I think that's just a euphemism for somebody's DNA. There's no indication of who the lucky son of a bitch was, but I'm guessing Harlan Wade since he started the program.
This gun makes this so much easier. I'm happy for this. Enemy is so obnoxious. This enemy wasn't in any of the expansions. I'm glad they kind of realized, hey, this enemy's not fun to fight. one of those enemies that it does so much damage to you, and it feels like you can't really avoid that damage. Health and wellness. Thank you. Oh, this game is very strange. F.E.A.R is a very strange game, and I love it for that. You know, this gun basically just took the lasers those things shoot and just gave it to you. That explains why it's so overpowered. What? What's strange about F.E.A.R? Alma. Alma and all the horror. It's nothing more I really need to say about that. His arm flew up at me. Oh, he went to the... okay. This game has this classic, like, mid-2000s feel to it. There were so many good games around, like, 2004, around just early 2000s in general. And all the shooters felt different. Like, I talked about this earlier in the stream, but, like... oops, I went through the wrong door. I talked about this earlier in the stream, but games around that time were unique, because shooters hadn't found this formula that was just, like, instant money. Shooters nowadays just feel boring, because they're all the same thing. They all do the same thing. They found this format and the same marketing strategy where it's just repetitive. They don't really experiment with everything. The developers don't really have much control about the game. The publishers control everything because they just want money. You know, back here, like, shooters, if you think about it, shooters really only started getting big around the late 90s. Like Half-Life 1. Like, well, when I say bigger, shooters were obviously big for, like, Doom clones, stuff like that. But then, like, the late 90s came and we saw something called Half-Life. So from about 98 to, like, mid to, say, around 2007 is where shooters really experimented and did a lot of things. And then Call of Duty happened, and it hasn't really done anything since.
You have 2 new messages. First message from...
Harlan Wade. Jedi, Harlan Wade here. I got your message. First off, please don't presume to know my feelings. It's insulting. And don't lecture me about burying the dead like some fuckwit shrink. The bottom line is that we wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't ignore my warnings. And now you want to dig the hole deeper. Sooner or later, you're gonna dig right down to hell. strikes me as a dubious proposition, considering all that's happened. It's probable that we just be adding fuel to the fire.
End of messages.
The last FPS I find good is the Forest. There have been some exceptions. Not all shooters have been terrible. I mean, Doom 2016 and Wolfenstein are two really good examples. Like, holy shit, those were really good games. But it's really hard to list any other ones other than that have come out. Jeez, I in the last like 10 years, honestly, since about 2007, it's just hard to list any. I guess Blood Dragon. Blood Dragon was great. He was about to throw a grenade at me. Oh, I forgot I had these. Whoops. Oh, because he landed on the shelf. Oh, it was almost so good.
Well, Fettel wasn't made from Harlan Wade's DNA. There's an email from Wade about the subject being in an induced coma. Those ATC security goons killed Bishop because somebody didn't want this getting out. They aren't just worried about some ethically questionable bioengineering experiments. I think they're covering up some pretty nasty shit.
Yeah, Shadow Warrior is good. Do I still play any of the Halo games? Yeah, I just uploaded a ton of Halo 5 footage the other day. Is there a drawback to this game? There's nothing negative about this game. It's amazing.
I just made it to my car.
Miss Wade, just wait a minute.
I can't. I have to go.
Miss Wade! Fuck it. Get to the roof of the parking garage for a pickup. You can still get there before her.
This gun really is too good. What? I got him in the wall. Oh my god, that ragdoll. Oh, I hate how I can't swap weapons until I'm finished the reloading animation. It drives me insane. Yeah, so the way reloading and swapping weapon works in this game is that it registers that you're swapping weapons. Here, I'll do it now. So I'm gonna press the swap weapons while I'm reloading. You just finish reloading and then you swap. And it doesn't even actually finish the reload animation. So it doesn't actually count the reloaded. It's one of my biggest complaints about this game.
This way.
It's good to see you in one piece.
You guys can make out later. Just get that bird in the air.
Just close the door on him. Halo 5 is a very, very split experience.
The UTM coordinates from Wade's laptop are right smack in the middle of the Rammelmeyer industrial compound in Auburn. The place has been shut down for years.
Why there?
Well, I did a little digging. Turns out Armacam bought this site from the government back in the 50s. Get this. There used to be some kind of underground military complex in that area. I don't think Armacam was interested in what was on the property. They wanted what was under it. And I'm guessing it has something to do with Oregon. We're hit! Dust 2 going down! Repeat, Dust 2 going down! Hold on to something!
He looks okay, but the pilot's dead and Jen's banged up pretty bad.
What about you?
I'll live, but it'll be a while before I can ice skate again.
All right. In that case, I want you to stay with Jen and wait for the medevac.
You sure you want to send him alone? These guys ain't fucking around.
We don't have a choice. Vettel could be anywhere, and Alice is out there on her own. By the time backup reaches you, she could be dead.
We're still a couple of clicks away from the Rammelmeyer compound, so you're gonna have to get there on foot.
I've got a lot of enemy movement in that area, so expect trouble. They probably want to make sure there weren't any survivors.
I hear you're a bad motherfucker. I hope it's true.
Hey Blake, how you doing? But yeah, Halo 5 is a very split experience. I've talked about this a lot, but when it comes to Halo 5, the single player is so god-awful. Like, terrible. But the multiplayer is one of the best in the franchise. Like, not even close, just straight up one of the best. It's obvious they had a very clear focus with Halo 5's multiplayer, but they didn't really have a focus for the single player. The multiplayer, the other problem it had with it on launch was that the game was made to be competitive. Like, they wanted the esports vibe. They took everything that made Halo 2 and 3 competitive, and they put it into Halo 5. Weapon balance is perfect. The way the guns felt was perfect. Like, there were so many things that were just so good about it, but there wasn't anywhere for people that were casual to go. To me, this wasn't a problem because I didn't really care. I played Halo just because I like getting good at Halo. Like, it was really satisfying when you were so much better than someone else was because you put more time into the game. But I understand there's a huge... It was still disappointing to not have things like, say, Infection or Team Action Sack or all the silly game modes. And now that's not really a problem. Now all that stuff is there, and it's one of the best multiplayer Halo games I've ever played. But it's just weird how split it is. Like, how bad the single player is and how good the multiplayer is. Am I going to stream Wolfenstein? Yes, I'm going to stream the new Wolfenstein game when it comes out. This isn't actually one of the expansion guns. It just uses the model and animation, but it doesn't work the same as the expansion weapon.
Checking anything, the groundwater contamination in Auburn is coming from that secret Armacam facility. It's gotta be why they sent somebody to the water treatment plant. They're worried it'll get traced back to them.
There was something I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say. Later, Dragon. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. But hey, I've been streaming for like near 4 hours now. It's been 3 hours and 45 minutes. So I saved, and this is where I'm gonna quit the stream for now. Tomorrow I won't be streaming this because tomorrow there's a Rivals tournament. I'll be doing not tomorrow. I might be streaming this tomorrow. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I might stream this tomorrow. I might not. I don't really know. Wait, no, I take that back. Is tomorrow Friday or is tomorrow Saturday? Tomorrow's Friday. I don't take that back. I might be streaming tomorrow. I don't know. Let me make up my mind. I definitely won't be streaming on Sunday though. Saturday. Sorry, I won't be streaming on Saturday because Saturday is when Rivals tournament happens. I'm going to be making one of those compilations. Right, for people that just subscribed to me from this stream, don't worry about seeing a lot of Rivals content. I do a lot within the Rivals of Either community. Shooters are my main genre. Shooters are what I do. Rivals is kind of that exception to the rule, but I'm really into it. I have about 560 hours into that game at this point. Still not a lot compared to some of the top level players, but if you watch the combo video, which didn't get any views, I'm really disappointed about that. I just posted a combo video to my channel. Go check that out if you haven't. I'm actually happy with that thing. There's a lot of top level players in that combo video. But yeah, I have put a lot of hours into that game. I'm very dedicated to that game. I'm really involved with the community. I'm in many different Discords for it. I'm known as like the main content creator for it. So you'll see some Rivals content. But shooters are the main thing I do. So if you came here for shooters, you don't have to worry. Shooters are what you'll see. You just won't need to click on the Rival stuff. But I don't really spam Rival stuff to my account anyway, so take that as you will. But as for now, I am going to end this stream. Thanks to everyone for showing up and watching. If you want to support me further, I have links down below for either a one-time donation or my Patreon. Patreon is a much better thing for doing that. If you pledge $5 or more a month, you'll be able to join me in bi-weekly Patreon streams. I decided I'm going to be doing that twice a month, not once a month. So the first Friday and third Friday of every single month, I'm going to be gaming with my patrons, and I'm going to be streaming that. So anyone that pledges $5 or more to my Patreon will be able to just join me and get their own little Patreon role in my Discord. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I do. Huge support, huge thanks to everyone out here. Out of every one of my patrons, I don't think people realize how much that really helps me, but it seriously does. I couldn't really do the things I do without my patrons. So hey, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.